Okay, you guys, you know what time it is. We are counting down. This is EOC Bellwork number 8. Okay, and what perfect timing of this Bellwork question, because as you can see, we are looking at a quadratic, okay, and we just finished our quadratic unit. Why do I know it's a quadratic? Because we have h of t. When I saw this question, okay, once again, test taking strategies, okay, and when you see a question, where your eyes go laser focused to, right? We have h of t equals negative 16 t squared plus 144. And so that's how I know it's a quadratic that most likely needs to be solved. So let's read the question. So here we go. It says, if an object is dropped from a height of 144 feet, the function h of t equals negative 16 t squared plus 44 gives the height of the object after t seconds. When will the object hit the ground? Okay, so hopefully you guys are thinking that x-axis, right? When will the object hit the ground? All right, so this means we have to what? Solve the quadratic, okay? So here we have h of t. So let's write this down. Let's write it down. H of t equals negative 16t squared plus 144. And so this is our function, okay? And we have to solve it. So we have to set it equal to 0, okay? So let's do that. Negative 16, x squared plus 144 equals 0. And we can't have a negative a term when we're solving. So what we would have to do is divide by a negative 1, okay, which would make that 16x squared minus 144 equals 0. Okay, and so at this point, you could really choose to do one of two things. Either this is actually the difference of two perfect squares, okay? So you could factor it using the difference of two perfect squares, or you could factor this taking the square roots. But since we're familiar with the difference of two perfect squares, let's just go ahead and do that right now. Okay? So what times what gives me 16x squared? We have 4x and 4x. And then what times what gives me a negative 144? Positive 12 and negative 12. And now we split it. And we have to set each binomial equal to 0. So you're writing this as I'm writing it. Okay, so we have 4x plus 12 equals 0, and we have 4x minus 12 equals 0. So we're going to subtract 12 from both sides, and we get 4x equals negative 12. Divide by 4 on both sides, x equals negative 3 on the left. Okay, and then we're going to add 12 to both sides. So we have 4x equals 12. Divide by 4 on both sides, x equals positive 3. Well, here's what I need you to know. When you are answering these questions, you have to ask yourself, what makes sense? Okay? So it's asking you when the object is dropped from a height of 144 feet, how much time, okay, when will the object hit the ground? In how many seconds will it take the object to hit the ground? Well, look at the two answers we got. We got a negative 3 and a positive 3. So eyes up here, please. So since when is speed, okay, or seconds or time, is time negative? No, time is never negative, you guys. So our answer would be B, 3 seconds, because this answer does not apply, okay? Because time is never negative. So our answer is B, 3 seconds, okay? That was EOC Bellwork number 8.